Hello everyone. In this Power Automate session, we will discuss about our last custom AI model, that is object detection model, which is available in the AI builder. Also, we will see how we can create this model and train this model. And lastly, we will publish this model so we can use in our Power Automate flow. So first let's discuss about what is object detection model. An object detection model is a type of AI that identifies and locates the objects in images or videos. It uses neural network to learn from the labeled dataset, recognize patterns to accurately pinpoint the objects in a new visual. This technology is widely used in areas like autonomous vehicles, surveillance, and medical imaging for efficient and automated object recognition. So here you can see an example I have provided in the PPT. In retail, it helps manage inventory efficiently, letting leaders concentrate on customers. In the manufacturing areas, technicians can swiftly find manuals for machinery even when the UPC or serial number is not clear. Any organization, big or small, can use AI Builder for object detection to enhance their apps with this feature for custom objects. So here are the steps to create the object detection model. So first step is we will collect the 15 images for each object. Suggestion, because sometimes the images doesn't have the perfect size which you have chosen, so it is suggested that you can collect more than 15 images so that your while training the model the system will accept the sum of the images and you can train the 15 images, rest you can delete while you are training which are not required. And the format of the images should be in JPG, PNG or BMP, and size is the 60 MB maximum for training. Minimum width and height is 256 pixel. So we will, in the fourth step, we will train our model based on the objective. We will publish the model to use in Power Automate flow. So now let's move on to our Power Automate so we can create our object detection model. So before that I will show my folder. So you can see this folder contains three types of object, or you can say three types of animals. So elephant, rhinoceros and zebra. So here is the category. From here I have selected some of the images and I have copied to this folder some of the images which having elephant, rhinoceros and zebra. So I will use this folder which having the images of rhinoceros, elephant and zebra in our model. By uploading the images, it will recognize whether the animal is elephant or rhinoceros or zebra. So for this we will go to the AI hub, then select AI models. Here click on all. Now go down and select object detection. Here you can see the sample example of the object detection. It is a green tea, rose, green tea, mint, and you can see the percentage of the detection accuracy. So like this it will show us also when once we train our model. So create a custom model, but so here you can select your model domain is a common object or object on retail shelves or brand logos. Here you can see the some example of the common object like skateboard, and you can see combine, and you can see drone. If I will go to the object in retail shelves, you can see mouse, adapter, mouse, headphone. If I will go to the brand logos, you can see it is recognized Xbox, Microsoft. So I will use the common object option and I will click on next. So here you can provide the new object names which you want to recognize. In my case, I will provide rhino and elephant, and our third is zebra. So here I will recognizing the animals, and in the third step we will add images from the device. So you can select my device and you can go to the, so let's say downloads object detection folder. From here you can select all the model, sorry, all images, and you can click on open. Here you can see some of the images not meeting the required were ignored. Some of the images are ignored from the folder which we have uploaded. Let's say this is 1111 invalid file. So this images is ignored. and rest of the images which are satisfy the requirement that you can upload in the images file. So here I will select the add images. Now it started uploading. Once it get uploaded, we will tag images based on the object we have provided. So here you can see successfully uploaded 53 of 53 images. Now click on done. If you want to add more images, you can click on add images and you can add from your devices. Now you can go to the next step, that is where you can train your model based on your images and the object you have provided. So click on the image and you can select the image. It will show you automatically when you hover over this, or you can just click on the image and you can select the image. Like this you can provide, and then you can select your object. So here you can see the number get increased from 0 to 1. Like this you can add all your images. Let's say let's take another one. So these images you can see here it shows the dotted line. So I will select and I will click on elephant. So you can see one is increased to 2. So this is how you can train your model. As I have already done, I will show you that model and we will see the next step. So I will go back. So here you can see my model which I have already trained. So I will click on edit model so I can show you the step which I have followed. So you can see here uh, you can select the common objects. Then I have select the common object, then click on next. Here you can see I have provided the object name as elephant, rhino and zebra, and then I have click on next. Here I have added the 52 images and rest images I have deleted while tagging the images based on my object, and then I have click on next. Here you can see I have already tagged all the images. So here I have tagged 17 images for rhino, 19 images for elephant and 16 images for zebra. You can see I will show you some of the images. So this is how I have tagged the images. You can see this is the elephant. If I will show you some images for rhino, you can see this is rhino. This is also I have tagged like this, small rhino, big rhino. Like this I have trained my model. You can also train your model like this. Once you trained, you can click on done tagging and then you can click on next. And one more thing, if your object is not tagged at least 15, then you can't go to the next step. So you must have to tag 15 images for each object. Once you tagged 15 images for each object, you can click on the next. Once you click on the next, you can see the model summary and you can click on train button. And then you can select the, so here I am overwriting the last trained model, so it will take some while. Basically it will show us the same result, 91% only. So I will click on quick test. So you can test your model by uploading the images file from your device. So I will upload some file and I will show you let's say from download, because I have used this file for training. So I will use some file from test cases. So open, this is image does not meet the requirement, so we can't upload this file. So I will upload something else. This is the zebra category. You can see the zebra. So once it get detected, you can see zebra 92%, zebra 55%. We can click on start over and upload from device. Let's take the example of elephant. Open, this object is not found. I will take another one. Let's take 140 and click on open. Here you can see it is showing elephant. Also it is showing rhino 1%, 89%, elephant 53%. So this is how we can test our model. Now click on close. So in Power Automate we will upload the image file and it will recognize the image and it will show us the output. So for this we will click on create button, then we will select an instant cloud flow and we will select manually trigger a flow and then click on create. Here I will switch to classic designer. Here I will add an input of file. Next, we will click on next step. To predict the image, I will add predict action. Okay, I have not published the model, so we can't use the model in our flow. Before that, we need to publish the model. So I will open Power Automate. Now I will go to the AI Hub. So I have opened the model and you can click on publish button to publish the model. Once it gets published, we can use in our flow. So now we will provide our model in our predict action. So select the model, search for object detection. So select it. Now you can select the image. So provide the file content. In the next step, I will add one compose action to show the output of the image. So here from search dynamic content, we will search for tag name and select the tag name. It can be multiple because sometimes it can predict the elephant as rhinoceros also. So it can be multiple. So it adds apply to each action to the flow. Now we will save this flow. We will click on test button, then click on manually, then click on test button. Here we will import the file. So click on import. Let's import the file. It is of zebra category, you can see here. So the output must be zebra. Our flow is running having two outputs. So the first output is zebra and the second output is also zebra. So it is correct. This is how we can use object detection model in our Power Automate flow to detect the object from the images. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching.